Ready? Okay, so if given, this eraser goes further. Okay, if given, okay, what do you think I'm going to ask you to do?
Find the sum.
How about write it in sigma notation?
Is the last term 496?
No, the last term is 96. It's plus 96.
This is a geometric.
Yes. Okay, so in order to write this in geometric, in sigma notation, what do I need to know? Okay, so I need to know a bunch of things here. So I know that I need, what do I need to know?
Two formulas.
Okay, I need to, what do I need? I need an n up here, I need the number of terms. I know that I'm going to start n with 1, and what else do I need? The rule. Okay, now,
What's n?
pardon me? Anybody ask a question
We
there?
don't know that.
We don't know. We
Oh,
don't
that's
know.
what we just in chat.
No, not yet. Not yet. Okay, so let's look at what we do know. Do we know, and can one of them help me figure it out?
Yes.
Okay? Because right here, do I know my first term?
Yep.
Do I know the last term?
Yep.
Can I figure out the ratio?
Yeah.
Can I figure out what the n is going to be? And this, Michael, is where the guess and check will be. Okay, so we can plug that in. Go ahead, write that down. So a to the n is going to be what? 96 is equal to the first term, which is what? 3. Oh, how did I figure out that ratio? Okay, can I figure out the ratio? The ratio is 2. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Everybody see that? Okay, so I have my ratio. What's the next step? Divide by 3 so that I get that part in the parentheses alone.
This calculator just told me it needs new batteries.
Okay, well just keep going, ignore it. Okay, so 96 divided by 3 is 32. So I have 32 is equal to 2 times n to the minus 1.
And it's 2 to the 5th.
And 5.
Okay, so 2 to the 5th. Does everybody agree with that? If I did a guess and check? We're good with that? So 32 is equal to 2 to the 5th. Another way of thinking about this is I just say 2 to the 5th is equal to 2 to the n minus 1. Does that make sense? Because 2 to the 5th is equal to 32. And so, if in doubt, I can just, and this is a little bit of a preview of what we're going to do, since the bases are the same, I'm just dealing with the exponents. And I know that that exponent has to equal the other exponent because they're, what, the same? So if I add 1 here and I add 1 here, I know that n has to be 6.
I got this on the board.
Okay, so are we good with now? Do we know how many terms there are in the sequence?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so now, where are we? So we did that. Okay, so now can we write our sigma notation? Sort of. Okay.
Having issues with
So,
I don't like the equation. I don't know if I find
sigma
it.
notation. Do we know what our n is?
6.
6, and we know we're going to go, let's n equals 1. So what do we need to do? Find the rule. Let's look at this. What is this? What is this whole thing? Daniel?
Yeah, isn't it n equals 3, not n equals 1?
We need the rule. Let's look at what the rule is. How do I generate the next term? Okay, so do we know what the first term was?
3.
Okay, so if I have, let me see if 3, and I know that the ratio is what? 2, n minus 1, what do I have here? I have, let me see, did I do this right? So this, the first term was a 3, and if I divide both sides by 3, and I have 1 is equal to 2 times n to the minus 1. What term was it? The first term. So would I have 2 to the 1 minus 1 would give me, would it, a 0? 2 to the 0 is,
That's confusing. Yeah.
so 1 would equal 1? Yes?
Maybe.
1 is, if the first term is 1 for my first term, right, to generate this rule, can't this rule be used for anything? In sigma notation, don't I need to know the rule? Okay, can I use this to generate the succeeding terms? What's the first term? I mean, I can use this, I just showed the first term was a 3, and I can generate that. What will the second term be?
6.
If I use a to the n is equal to the first term times the ratio n minus 1. If the first term is 3, the ratio is 2, and I said 2 minus 1, isn't this the second term?
So isn't the formula that you put on the side 3 times 2 to the n minus 1?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
So you just
We
use
can
this.
use this as our rule. Does that generate the all the terms in the sequence?
But you have to change the bottom of the sigma notation to n is equal to 3.
No, you don't.
No, because when I plug in,
N is the first term, like, number.
Oh.
and if I plug it 1 in as my n, I will generate
Oh.
those terms.
So now the sigma notation changes.
So
because
now do I
everything's-
know my sigma, do I have the complete rule in sigma notation? What am I putting in here?
That.
A1, oh, sorry, you're right. I'm doing 3 times 2 n minus 1.
Where do you put the parentheses in
I just, I'm using the parentheses for my exponent. It's just my exponent is in parentheses so I don't lose them.
there? Does it matter? No, order
No.
operations makes it doesn't.
No. Where did you get lost, Kayla?
I get it.
Okay, so for sigma notation, I need a rule. Well, doesn't this allow me to generate different terms? And isn't in sigma notation, what did I need here? You were asked to write it in sigma notation. I just need to find the sum, the first term, but you were asked to write it in sigma notation. Do you want to try one of those by yourself?
Can we just get our homework?
Yeah, all right, well,
Well, we don't want any homework this weekend.
Oh.
wasn't gonna give us homework.
Oh, good.
you weren't?
Oh, you're so nice.
Wow, you're my favorite teacher.
You've always been my
Somehow
favorite
there's
teacher. I
a
hate all the
certain
rest of my
sense
classes.
of, I don't know there, all right. Did I give you, which one was this?
Every other one of my classes, except for one.
Okay.
Carrie.
I'm gonna give you another problem to try.
What?
Hold on.
Okay, let's go to
Sure
another.
you don't want to give us our homework so we can try it there?
No, I'm gonna ask you to do this right now. I can't do this.
Wait, no, we don't have to.
All right, here you go. Okay, so given these numbers, let's write that in sigma notation.
We need the last term. Yeah, we need the last,
No, we don't.
well, then we don't have a clue
Yeah,
what
we
sum
need
we're trying to find.
No.
Do we know
We can use
the
54.
The range?
No, but
No,
we
because
have
this
to
dot-
dot that.
Oh, you're right,
We need last
Okay,
number
so
sometime.
What if
The last
54 is the
number
last
or
number?
the number of terms.
I can
And then
give
when
you
you
the,
divide it
how
out,
about if I give you the number of terms? 12.
12?
Yes. I'll give you the number of terms, is 12. So your job is to find the what?
Last term, and then the sum.
And the rule.
We don't need them.
So we don't have to find the sum, we just.
No, I'm just asking you to write it in Sigma notation.
Wait, don't we need the last term?
Yeah.
I gave you the number of terms, telling you that there are 12 terms.
Oh, okay.
And do you need the last term to write it in Sigma notation? No, I'm telling you, I'm giving you the number of terms, but the directions are write in Sigma notation. What's the only thing I'm missing?
The last term.
The rule.
The rule. Okay, do I need the last term to write the rule?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
I got it.
I don't understand how to do this.
Yeah, I think I did it.
If I know the first term, and I know the ratio, and I know the last,
Then
well,
isn't it just 12 on the top, n equals 1 on the bottom, and then 6 times 3 to the n minus 1 on the side?
yeah.
So you don't even have to solve.
So you don't have to solve anything, you just have to.
I just asked you to write in Sigma notation.
Oh, okay.
Did you get that, Laura? Okay, good. Haley, are you good with that? Okay, ladies over there, you good? Okay, so it would have been 6 times 3 and minus 1? Yes, everybody good with that? Okay, so this is my formula. All I needed was my first term, I needed the ratio, and in this case it would be n minus 1 is the rule. That would be the rule, n minus 1. Okay, so here's the deal. If you remember, I had told you originally we were going to have a quiz today, which obviously we didn't. So I have 6 minutes. I'm going to do one word problem with you. I'll write the homework on the board. If we don't get through the word problem, well, then so be it. But I'll give you your assignment. This word problem is kind of a challenge, and I want to do it with you. Okay, page 2. We're going to... Yeah, hold on a second. 11. So let's do...
Let's not give us a lot of work.
Guys. Okay.
I finished it. Why no? Start her first.
You missed the middle one.
Matt, you want to see?
Okay, 9 through 17.
Page 259.
Yes.
17. Can that be it?
Odds,
That's
9 through 17 odds. Okay?
Can you?
All right, so
Why did you say 25
259, page 259.
What's that homework?
Okay, so originally I was going to include in there the word problem, but I want to teach you a similar word problem first. So we have